Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 2. Last time I got stuck in this room because Mr. X is a big jerk. And hopefully he's left, so now we can continue where we left off. And go do this last, like, heart key door. As he's still stomping around right there in front of me. So, of course, that's not going to work out because immediately there's that. I don't even know where to go. I was really planning on just going through that door and just kind of booking it out of here, being able to go where I wanted, but maybe I'll just go like the long way, try to go the long way. Apparently he saw me because his music's playing. I actually don't know which way to go. I think I'll just go like the super long way because I'm not having very good Mr. X luck right now. I was hoping that, you know, a new day, things would be better, but it's pretty obvious Mr. X just says no. So I'm going to have to go the long way and see what happens. And hopefully he's not in this area at all, because I'm sure he'll be in this area now. And I also need to move slow, because there's stupid lickers here. It's just not a good time, you know? It's not a good time in Claire Land. So I need to, like... I need to get in here. So I need to turn the hallway and go straight. And hope there's not a licker right in my way. And hope Mr. X doesn't show up. And hope everything goes right. Is he seriously, like, about to come through this door? He just couldn't leave me alone. Alright. Finally have made it here. Open up the door. Get rid of this stupid cursed key. Walk in here. I'm not exactly sure where Mr. X comes. He probably comes from like the same door, maybe. Oh Lord. Well, unfortunately, he knows I'm here. You know, I do have a flashback. I'm gonna try to flash him. Let's try to flash Mr. X and like get out of here. All right, because I have to move slow in this area because of the lickers. Because I don't want to run out, because if I run out, then I'll make the licker super mad, and then I'll just get completely destroyed, especially because I'm at half health, roughly. So, unfortunately, not the best, but that definitely could have gone worse. I also don't even know if I missed an ink ribbon in this room, but well, 2 ink ribbons, apparently. It probably won't be that big of a deal, and I really don't feel like going back. I really feel like not going back there. So we have the jack. At least I'm pretty sure it's called the jack. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. Mechanic jack handle, I guess. Very technical term there. And now we get to go to the library and do that easy moving bookshelf puzzle. It's not even really a puzzle. It's just like get the item and it's pretty easy to do. I think I already preset it up, so we're probably good there. Hopefully Mr. X doesn't show up, because this is a pretty annoying spot if he shows up. Well, I think he might show up. It's possible. It's definitely possible. And since he's been riding my ass for like an entire video at this point, I would not be surprised if he shows up. But I think we're good. I'm just gonna have to kill some zombies out here, which kind of sucks, because they're annoying, and then hope Mr. X doesn't show up again, wherever the hell this idiot is at. Because these zombies outside this door can be pretty annoying. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a sweet head pop. Oh, that was a waste of a bullet. Mr. X very well may know I'm here. Well, actually, this is going to be, like, really bad if I don't get the hell out of here. I think for now I just have to, like, knock them down. Make sure that I don't get sandwiched here. Because his music started playing again. I'm just wasting ammo. Man, am I wasting ammo. Not very fun. Wasting all my ammo, but here we are. Where is he? I don't know where he's at. Do I have a knife on me? I do. See if these idiots are dead. This guy is not dead. Okay. A little overkill, but I think he's dead. And you know what I did? I forgot the gear that you need to get up here. I completely forgot about that gear. And there's Mr. X. Yay, Mr. X. Well, the good news is that he can't get in this room. The other good news is that we've already read this, I think. The bad news is that I didn't remember to bring the gear, so I'm gonna have to go back and get the gear. What I can do is I can go to the door across the hallway, which is like way over there. Actually, I don't think it's way over there. It's like, I think it's like that way. There's a locked door, and I can open it. And because I'm Claire, I can go to Chief Irons' office and use that box and come back. So, while not ideal, it could be worse. I don't know where Mr. X got off to. He probably left because this is a dead end for him since he doesn't know how to operate locked doors. So he probably went back downstairs somewhere. But this would probably be worse if I was Leon, but because I'm Claire, I can just kind of pop over here, check out Chief Irons' office, and it's not too bad, but yeah, kind of unfortunate that I forgot that I need that giant gear. That big 2 inventory space gear. Which I should probably store that and store that. And let's get the big gear right here. Large gear. And it's probably about all I want, I guess, for now. I have like no freaking ammo for the pistol, which is unfortunate. So I'm probably going to store this for now and take the SMG back out. Because why not? Even though it gives me less inventory space, which sucks. Where's the ammo? Here it is. This gear will be replaced eventually. This knife is basically broken. Let me get rid of this for now, I guess. Just make sure I have a little inventory space. Oh, man. Rough start. It was a rough end to the last recording session, and it's a rough start to this one, so. Oh my god. Now where's this moron at? As long as he's not in front of me, it's fine. So I wasted a couple minutes having to do that, but not the biggest deal ever, I guess. Not ideal, but alright, so we need to do this, I think, to get the stairs down. And I think I need to take it back. And it doesn't fit there, so we gotta go up the stairs. We gotta find a small gear somewhere, which is over here. Take that, put the large gear there. Now we got that moving. Any, like, items around here? I don't think so. I don't really think there's much for supplies in here besides that one, like, big gunpowder down the hall. That's not even in this room. This room is sorely lacking in supplies. Now we've got the gears going, and because they weren't finished repairing it, The bell just takes out a bunch of stuff. And then we mess it up. Just messed up that historical landmark, so that's unfortunate. But the town gets blown up anyway. The whole city ends up getting wiped off the face of the earth, so I wouldn't feel too bad for the bell. Pick this up. Now we got both pieces we need. Let me just pop the tape off this bad boy, open it up. Bam. Electronic part. I think we're done here. And now it's back to... Oh, God. Well, that gave me a little bit of a scare. I really didn't expect him to be right outside the door, but you know what? Here we are. Just open the door, and of course he heads towards the office, which is where I need to go. So once I actually do end up going over there, and he turns around and sees me again, maybe I can make him, like, go this way. I really don't want to have to use ammo on him to stun him, and I don't even have the stun grenade on me anymore to flash him and leave, but my general philosophy is to just kind of, like, hopefully not have to use any ammo on him and just move on with life. That might have gotten him to go that way, though, which is good. But I really feel like it's a waste to use ammo on him for the most part. I don't think he drops anything like he did. I think he drops stuff in the original Resident Evil 2 if you, like, knock him out. Kind of makes it a little bit easier. Plus, you get rewarded for like, stunning him or knocking him out. He's kind of like Nemesis, I think. I think Nemesis drops stuff, but I don't exactly have the best knowledge of Resident Evil 3. But in the remake, at least, Nemesis does drop stuff when you stun him and knock him out. But I don't think Mr. X drops anything in this game. So I find it to be a pretty big waste of ammo because he just gets back up. But if you really need to, it's better than, like, dying and losing healing items, I guess, unless you're really good on healing items. Either way, I need to pull out my other power cube. I don't know exactly what else I need, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this puzzle and hope for the best. But as you can see, if you do know what rooms you can kind of go into for safety, then you can just kind of avoid Mr. X. It takes a little bit of time. Ends up being a little bit more boring, but... And of course, this is probably going to take a million years for me to do now. Because, who knows? I have to, like, get it here? Well, that's not going to work. What is going on here? I got 2 out of 3. I don't even know. When I first, like, did these little puzzles, I had, like, a pretty hard time trying to figure this stuff out. Even though they're not that difficult to begin with, but, you know. Oh, there we go. To be honest, that was complete luck. I was just hitting space over and over, and then it just unlocked. So I'm just going to say complete luck on that one and take no credit for that, because that's essentially what happened. So perfect. What else we got in here? Nothing, just... He has, like, a whole bunch of these parking passes. Guess he was confiscating them from, like, every other police officer. He probably killed them all himself, to be honest, since Chief Irons is legit a psychopath. Pick up the phone, Claire.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
So for the time being, I think we're done with Claire and we end up going over to Sherry.
In the neighborhood, you'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Oh yeah, there's also more puzzles in here.
Harry, it'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
So we get some extra puzzles with Sherry, and now we have the very amazing Sherry segment that isn't my favorite, but that's just how it be. Is there another cube we have to find? I'm not sure. There's like at least one cube that you have to find. Maybe it's only the one. But Sherry did have her own segment in the original game. This is completely new and different. I'm pretty sure there was no orphanage there. Also, I don't know how like some cardboard stops Sherry, but you would think she would just be able to like, you know, just pull off this cardboard and just leave, but unfortunately we have to try to solve a puzzle before we can do that. But Sherry did have her own segment in the original game, and I think this is probably better overall because it kind of makes a little more sense. But you essentially have to match up all of these blocks with each other, and there's an achievement for like doing it correctly. And once again, I'm generally pretty bad at this kind of stuff, so hopefully I can just get like lucky. And usually it's like not this easy, because I'm pretty sure like you need to find another star triangle in order to do this, because this block probably has to get moved. So is there another star triangle anywhere? Is this the star shit? Yeah, I think this is this. So this probably has to be moved here. And then I need a square circle, which probably doesn't exist. And then I'll probably just quit the game. Yeah, there's like no square circle here. So, fantastic stuff. I generally don't like this puzzle. I don't like any puzzle. I just like shooting zombies, you know. But I'll figure it out eventually. We have a square, another triangle star. Does a square circle even exist? Is there a third star triangle that I don't know about? Oh, here, wait, no, this is probably the original one that I had to do. How about a square star? Does that exist? Well, there's that. Circle star. Circle triangle. It's not quite good enough. Now here's this. I screwed this up. I almost had it, but this square definitely doesn't go into that star. Yeah, I finally did it. Alright, well, I got a little confused during that, so I'm probably just gonna chop some of that out. Took me 6.5 hours to figure out that puzzle, but it actually didn't take me that long. It was only 6 hours. But I'll go ahead and chop a little bit of that out. I knew there was gonna be like one puzzle I eventually ran into that I just like could not solve very quickly, and it ended up being good old Sherry's puzzle, which I'm not the proudest of, but oops, I need to crouch here.
What is this?
At least I have the benefit of chopping some of it out and making it so you don't have to sit there while I do nothing but rotate a couple squares over and over again. But we managed to escape at least our room for now in the good old orphanage. And unfortunately for me, a lot of this segment, if not, well, basically all of this segment is kind of like a stealth segment, which is pretty unfortunate. But they also have like Sherry's classic pulling herself up animation. Maybe a little slip here. Nope, guess no slip. But there's some crates that Sherry has to climb, I think, in the original Resident Evil 2. But yeah, generally you just gotta make it through the orphanage. You have to find irons and take some item. You have to get like a key to try to escape. And in general, it's not the most fun for me. I'm not the biggest on stealth segments, but I'm sure pretty much everybody already knew that. But we'll definitely be coming back in this room not too distant future. I'm sure you'll see how everything unfolds. Yeah, I wish that was the door out of here. I wish it was that easy. But we need a key, and we don't have a key. They also really like using this. They really like using this jester doll, because like this jester doll shows up in a couple different places, and I think they just like make it bigger or smaller depending on how they felt like doing it. This is a pretty big one, and then I think in the room where we have to blow up the gate with some C4, there's another small one. So this alligator stuffed animal, obviously based off of the alligator that Leon kills in the sewers. Totally. But yeah, once we get to this little spot,
Oh no.
pretty much gonna be running away from Irons. He's listening to some real interesting music. Pick up the zinc ribbon. Give it a save. Blank's diary. If you're reading this, go call Khalees. Boogeyman's here, eating every bobby. Many bark boogeyman's here. Helk, they're coming. Helk me, mommy. Man, Irons is fucked up.